So some of you guys might remember I attempted to make a weekly vlog about a year ago. I failed miserably. I've been super inspired by Mr. Rob Bailey. He's been daily vlogging all of 2025 so far. And I've been not only binging the vlogs, but getting tremendous inspiration from watching them. And I can't help but feel like I am on the precipice of something so amazing and important, and almost like my whole life has added up to these moments that I'm in. And so what I've decided to do is make a daily vlog, which is absolutely bananas, especially because I have no vlogging track record to go off of. If you know anything about me, you know that I'm kind of an all or nothing queen. What I'm going to be doing is documenting my life every day for a year, starting today. Tomorrow I'm flying to Mexico. I'm flying to Mexico to meet a dear friend of mine who I've never met in person, named Anthony. And I'm really excited about this. He and I are so connected in so many ways. Always like, hey, I'm thinking of you. I was just thinking of you. Yeah, just got done a Brandon a day with a client today. She picked like a UFO spaceship concept for her brand. It was absolutely amazing. I'll show that to you guys. Tonight's gonna be absolute chaos. The books are here, the hats are here. They need to get packaged out before I leave tomorrow morning at 4:30 in the morning. And I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of my Friday night as an entrepreneur. So I have been working since 7:10 this morning. It is about 6 o'clock. And it took about 30 minutes to eat and run some errands this afternoon. And yeah, we're just gonna keep it rolling. I love where I live, you know? I live in Scottsdale, Arizona. Wanted to live here since I was 14. Look at this. This doesn't even look real. I am just bleeding gratitude at all times. Pretty sure there's like the most G-Wagons per square mile in the entire United States here. Which is cool. It's cool to live somewhere where financial objections are fewer and farther between. People have money and they're doing the things here, and I like living in that frequency, right? I have been doing really well in the business ever since moving here, and I think it's a big part of it is being around other people who do business. Crazy concept, I know, right? But anyway, one of the things that is making me want to do this vlog is I can tell, like I said, that I'm on the precipice of something really crazy in business and life, and I want to know every single thing that preceded this, and I know I'm gonna forget, and I want to capture it. And that's really why I've decided to start the vlog. Is it's time to capture everything that led up to these moments. I'm living in what, 5 years ago me would consider her absolute dream life, no questions asked. It's a big deal, and I think a lot of times people are like, yeah, I'm doing the thing, and it's like, great, how'd you do it? Like, did you have rich parents? No. Did you just become an overnight success? Like, there's that quote talks about yeah, it took me 30 years to become an overnight success, and I feel like I'm living in that right now. So anyway, here's to capturing it and showing the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's not always perfect, but I live for it, man. I love entrepreneurship, and I'm gonna pull in this parking garage and not run into anybody. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. The last thing I really want to say tonight for this part of the vlog is I wish I could say that moving to my dream city made a lot of sense and it was easy and it just had every reason to go, but I didn't. This was actually the hardest move I ever did. I lived on the road for a while. I moved a ton of times, and I'll tell you, it was one of the harder moves I ever made. I had 2 apartments fall through, and it was absolute chaos to get here, but it was absolutely so worth it. So if you're thinking about moving somewhere, don't wait for it to make sense. It didn't make sense for me to book this flight to Mexico tomorrow. I have every reason not to. I've got so much going on, the most I think I've ever had going on, which is crazy to say, honestly, because I'm a grade A busy person. I'm good at it, and this is probably some of the busiest I've ever been. My plate is full of exactly what I want it to be full of though, and that's like really, really cool. Don't wait for things to make sense. If you feel the pull to go, go. That's really what it's all about. Super early, about to catch an Uber. 2 years ago, me would have freaked out about doing all this by herself, but I'm a solo female traveler.
I'm like, basically like 15 minutes from the airport. I know, so I'm saying I'm going to miss my flight. Again, what happened? The kids didn't want to go, they're going slow and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Service members are welcome to
Fashion. All right, we've landed safely in Tulum. They brought the jungle inside. Got in a taxi and we've got a 40-minute drive to Anthony.
Welcome to Tulum.
El Casa de Anthony.
American food, man. This is what being unemployed and successful gets you.
All right, so Anthony and I just spent some time in the pool and it was absolutely glorious, and I did not take my phone up there because I just needed to be present for a minute. Now we're gonna go to a grocery store and get some food, go on a little bit of an adventure. I got changed, wearing fun islandy pants. You could say I'm happy. Definitely feels like one of these friendships where like, yeah, this isn't the first time we met, and I love that. It takes a friend coming to see you. We're just in the wild jungle right now. Gotta send it.
You can send shit at someone's
Casa?
pool. There's a hammock. They got the, we can't just. That's illegal.
Take a midnight dip if you're down. The dare.
YouTube?
Starting.
You tubing use?
I'm tubing use. It's ceviche o'clock. Anthony's not slept in how many hours?
45 minutes. Maybe. Rough estimate. Since I was asleep? I didn't sleep.
Ceviche with blueberry mocktail.
Well, never uncertainty. We've been moving.
And our night is ending with
Chocolate, pepita salida de cacao. Ay, caramba, qué bueno chocolate.